Vitinha. 5 more minutes plus added time. 5 goals on the night so far. Kvaratskhelia goes searching for a goal. Oh, and he's found 18 goals, including a hat-trick at Aston Villa in the Premier League only a week ago.
This match is brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League official partner.
Parc a week ago.
Well, both teams are having a huddle. The difference is that Chelsea want to do it on the actual centre spot, which has upset 1 or 2 clubs.
Here we go then, the round of 16, the first leg, live from Paris. Chelsea were 6th in the league phase. They're in the round of 16 for the 18th time, but the first time in the past 3 seasons. There's a man in form, João Pedro. And Paris Saint-Germain, who had to come through an all-French knockout phase playoff, which they just about managed to get through against Monaco, who have since beaten them in Ligue 1 in the most recent encounter. And away we go at the Parc des Cucurella sending it back into Caicedo, who was just caught by Doué.
Yeah, big scream from Caicedo.
Him being in the great traditions of Chelsea strikers, and he got a touch on the end of that one but couldn't turn it home.
Well, he should have put a touch on it. That's a really good ball. PSG trying to play too much and too slow. Tries to play it with the outside of his boot. I think this is a big chance. Massive.
It's great there by Jorgensen, collected by Doué, who sends it back, and Dembele miscues, which enables Cucurella to get it clear, but it's fired in towards the Chelsea goalkeeper, and Jorgensen will be very relieved to have that in his gloves.
Well, football amazes me at the moment. How many times you see goalkeepers trying to play out from the back, getting it all wrong. We saw it with Spurs last night. This is the end shot from João Neves. Never going to trouble the goalkeeper. But
he gets his team a corner.
Good defensive work.
Chelsea into that near post area. And there will be another opportunity to send the ball into the penalty area. It was Pedro Neto's delivery. And Safanov gets his glove to the ball. Sliding it through, a little bit of space. Doué. That's Pedro Neto getting his head to it. William Pacho. Moment here, Doué collecting. Dembele. Good ball across. Teed up and into the back of the net. Brilliantly worked goal. Bradley Barcola. Paris Saint-Germain, the Champions League holders, take less than 10 minutes to go ahead in this round of 16 tie. And PSG have brought their best, their A game with them tonight to the early stages of this one. The ball, and that's a lovely ball by Palmer. Brilliant play. Collected here by Enzo Fernández. He got underneath it. Goal kick.
That was good play from Chelsea, and that's one of the things we've already seen so far, is that
Dembele slamming the outside of the goal. And Paris Saint-Germain a whisker away from a 2-0 lead inside 15 minutes.
I wonder if the goalkeeper gets a touch on this. Good play from Dembele. That's been the same on the other side, and that's why they've been caused problems here.
And now here goes Pedro Neto, and he should have the pace to get away from Marquinhos. It's Pedro Neto, and a double deflection, and Safanov pounces on it, lightning quick.
As soon as I saw that Marquinhos was coming out wide, there was always going to be problems.
The match on level terms. If you've joined our coverage a little late, Bradley Barcola with the goal in the 10th minute for Paris Saint-Germain.
Caicedo not very happy with that. He thought he'd won the ball.
Robert Sanchez dropped for the Villa game and left out tonight. Ball reclaimed. It's going to be Chelsea's free kick, but it's been whacked away.
Sort of set up from PSG's point of view.
Fernández, brilliantly done, into João Pedro. Chance to advance, trying to place that one. Header clear. This time it was Nuno Mendes who got the ball away. Deflection he would wish for. And an opportunity to potentially cause real problems here. With support arriving, finding Kvaratskhelia. And the header is an easy save from João Pedro.
Well, I have to say that PSG are all over the place defensively at the moment.
Problems for Chelsea. Portuguese midfielder. It's Barcola. Dembele is just loitering on the edge of the box himself, and it was very nearly 2-0. Bradley Barcola was not far away from scoring his second goal of the opening 25 minutes here.
There's not much else he could do. There was nobody in front of him trying to bend it into that far corner. Just gets a swerve, wants to be defending on the edge of his own penalty box.
And Nuno Mendes has gone wandering across towards the far side, and Fernández sending it in to Malo. 1-1. Chelsea's French fullback scores in Paris to level the tie-up. Malo suddenly in acres of space at the Parc des Princes, and he made the most of it.
Well, you said it. Nuno Mendes was still trying to make his way. He's jogging across there. He's still very narrow. Pacho doesn't see the danger, nor does Bob.
Forward it goes, but just a little. Here's Caicedo. Dug out for Pedro Neto to chase, and Safanov. Paris Saint-Germain are defending. It's going to be a goal kick. It's Nuno Mendes having a tussle there with Chelsea's goal scorer, Gusto. Reece James. Here is James into Palmer. Well struck, and a decent save by Safanov. Good play from Chelsea. Great chance for PSG now on the counter. Superb counter-attacking football. Dembele is going to go for this one alone, and Dembele scores. Sensational break from one end of the field to the other. There aren't too many like Dembele at his best in the global game, and he's just showed why there. Paris Saint-Germain's lead restored in this Champions League tie. 2-1 in the first half of the first leg, and so soon after Chelsea had almost gone ahead.
Well, Palmer had the chance. Ball to Chelsea's play at the other end.
Jorgensen's pass is collected by Caicedo, who gets the free kick. Referee well placed, just 10 yards. Couple of minutes of the first half, and Chelsea just can't get away from their own penalty area at the moment, but the challenge from Vitinha concedes the free kick with the tap. Now Enzo Fernández. Is there going to be a late first half chance for Chelsea here? Pedro Neto trying to cut back. Fernández smothered. Opening 45 minutes, advantage to Luis Enrique's team. Bradley Barcola with the opening goal of the match. It took him less than 10 minutes to score. Malo with the equalizer. And we're ready to go with the second half. There's Malo, who scored Chelsea's goal to bring them level at the time before the half-hour mark. And Chelsea will get us underway at the start of the second half. On the whistle of Alejandro Hernández, the referee from Spain. So away we go then. Jorgensen out of his penalty area, kept his cool. Hakimi. Chelsea get the goal kick, the defensive block there made. Here's Palmer, and Jean Neves has gone with it. Palmer's well advanced here, still with Cole Palmer, but Jean Neves bided his time and picked his moment to get his foot in the way.
Well, they've certainly not changed their defensive setup, PSG. It's still in terms of attempts.
Tracking back with João Neves, who took a whack in the back from João Pedro. As Paris Saint-Germain venture forward, Bradley Barcola, a little step over. Zaire Emery away to the far side. It's Achraf Hakimi. Joy for Neto. And Desiree Doué. Chalobah can't get hold of him at all, and coming back to rescue the situation defensively there was Caicedo.
Yeah, Chalobah beaten for pace way too easily here.
A bit too long there for Hakimi. And now Neto could be away. He's clear of Doué. Pedro Neto steaming into the penalty area. Great chance, 2-2. Enzo Fernández. Sharp, quick, direct. Neto to Fernández. No chance, Safanov.
Well, everybody's looking at Doué. When the ball was switched out to him, it wasn't a great pass from Nuno Mendes. There it is. Wasn't actually intended, I don't think, for him. He takes two.
3 times on the way to lifting the trophy last season. That one's going to safely go through to Philip Jorgensen. They beat Liverpool. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia.
The ball back here.
Free kick with the challenge on Malo. That's excellent play by Pedro, managing to keep Barcola at arm's length. Oh, it's given away by Jorgensen. Here's a chance. Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha! What an absolute gift of a goal for Paris Saint-Germain. Given away by Chelsea's goalkeeper, Philip Jorgensen, and he's paid a very, very big price. Vitinha restores the Parisians' lead at 3-2.
Well, we must have said it about 6 or 7 times in the first half.
Vitinha up alongside him, and Kvaratskhelia is still going here, and finally halted at the expense of a corner. Suddenly Chelsea rock back on their heels a little bit, particularly when either goalkeeper's got the ball and the opportunity to pass it out, and Chelsea now pressing forward. Great chance, João Pedro, 3-3. But no, the flag is raised.
Oh, this must be tight. This must be very tight.
Be done. Real quality, and now Liam Delap, who's also just come on into the box, and did that take a deflection on the way through? But that was a very promising little combination involving both of the substitutes just onto the field. 5 more minutes plus added time. 5 goals on the night so far. Kvaratskhelia goes searching for a goal. Oh, and he's found it! Sensational! It's a wonder strike, a thunderbolt from Kvaratskhelia. And Paris Saint-Germain have a little bit of daylight here now. 4-2 over Chelsea.
Well, he just gives them something different.
Lavia goes across, and Reece James tries to get back at him as well, and Reece James loses out, and Kvaratskhelia is superb here as he tried. Well, they're on it straight away, the Paris players, as soon as Jorgensen's got the ball. Here's a chance for another one, Lee Kang in, but the flag goes up immediately on the far side. For just playing on and wasting time by playing on after the whistle had gone. But here come Paris Saint-Germain, and suddenly Chelsea backpedaling their advantage here, and it is number 5, and it's Kvaratskhelia again. And Paris Saint-Germain are really dreaming of a quarter-final place now, with a 3-goal first-leg advantage over Chelsea, the team who beat. This was a tight and close first-leg tie until the 74th minute, when he gave the ball away, and Vitinha made the most of that gift as the final whistle blows, made the most of that gift to make it 3-2, and then goals in the 86th and 90th.